What up, peeps? Welcome to the thekisscapadespodcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kiss Bandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence. From health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. So another amazing episode with a return guest. Very special return guest.
Hello. Beep, beep.
So for those people who don't know who you are, just, let them know who you are, and then we can take it off from there. And welcome back, of course.
Oh, thank you. Asante sana.
Okay, I see you improving every single day.
Exactly. I'm Madoa, and I'm your favorite pop girlie from Nairobi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We've been going through quite a roller coaster of a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But, that's why I always have to have you back every month,
To
we have a lot
to get
to
all
catch
of
up
the
on.
the trauma dump. Monthly trauma dump incoming.
Trauma dumping. That's not a good relationship. You know that, right?
Yeah, but that's why you like me.
True. Okay, so now, what did you think of the previous episode before we just start things off?
It was very nice.
You did? Have you watched it? Don't even lie. Madoa, have you even watched it?
It's out? See,
Yeah.
you never tell me when it's out.
I don't need to. You'll just know. And you're one of those people who's always like, I remember even before I dropped the first episode, it's like, when is my episode gonna drop? And then somehow you're always thinking like I'm not working on it until I start sharing the reels. Like, okay, can I have the reels? Pew, 5 of them. There you go. Can I have the pictures? There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is ready. And then you're just like, okay.
I will watch it tonight.
Yeah, please do.
What did you think of the episode?
I liked it.
But?
I liked it. No, there's no but.
Okay.
It was actually quite good because any question that I normally ask, you just give your honest opinion and and I just found out your second name, your actual name.
Oh, yeah. That's
I
right.
can't even say it.
Wait, you found out my surname?
Yeah, your German name.
How?
What do you mean how? Guess.
You Googled me?
Come on, no.
M-Pesa?
No.
How did you find out?
You posted the birthday cake with your name, right? Well, that's not your name?
Oh, yes, that is my name, but that's my first name.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the first name.
Oh, yeah.
How many letters are in that first name?
It's a very common
just say.
basic name.
Okay, say.
Angela.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Angela. What was the name on the cake?
Oh, that's so cute of you. No, it just said congratulations in German. That was not my surname.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was thinking this is crazy.
Hilarious.
Oh, so that's not your name?
Huh?
So what's your German name?
Angela.
Okay, you know what? It's okay. But anyway.
We had this discussion last time and I said, I'm not putting out my name there because then everyone's going to go and stalk me.
No, we'll find out. Don't worry. I'll surprise you. Before Christmas. And then now.
I love a good Christmas
we
present.
do have a lot to catch up on, first of all. Mm-hmm. You're down at the coast recently. How was the coast thing? Was it a trip or just vacation?
Yeah, just a vacation.
With folks, people, friends?
No, by myself.
No.
What no?
Okay, you said on your TikTok that you had gone for a 6-day thing.
No, I was there for 3 weeks.
You stayed there for 3 weeks?
Yes, I was there for 3 weeks.
Can't stay on the coast for 3 weeks. I'll just slow down and forget about my
That's
priorities.
so true. That's very true. And like,
Yeah.
it's such a slow life, and there's, part of it that's very beautiful, but then there's also part of it where you just kind of rot your life away.
Yeah.
Because like
Just
you don't
get
do
lost.
anything, literally.
Yeah.
And like you barely do anything all day. But I went to bed every day at 8:30 and I was exhausted. And I was like, exhausted from what? You didn't do anything.
Yeah. Wait, so you just went? What exactly took you there? Just to
I just wanted a
reboot
break
or-
from Nairobi, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What?
Is it the breakup thing?
Oh.
Oh, that's why. Guys, I just want to go and reset and everything.
Yeah.
Is that why?
I mean, that was not the only why, but it was definitely a contributor.
Is it like hard for you to deal with breakups? Because that's not like let's say a long relationship that you were in.
No, it was barely even a relationship. It was a situationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How do you need a vacation from that?
I need a vacation after every traumatic thing that happens in my life. Even when if I went out here and I fell down the stairs, I would book a flight to Zanzibar.
That's just an excuse. That's
it's all
excuse.
about balance, You have something bad, you have to, even it out with something good.
Okay, now, before we even go to just touch on that a bit, like what was the Airbnb situation? And I don't understand why
These things happen to me.
no,
Why do things...
Why you just don't seem to know when you're supposed to say. Saying no is not rude. You can just say no to people. You know that.
Yeah, but
like if I walk in and see something looks like crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I walked in, which is also what I said, I walked in at like 1 a.m. It was all dark. You didn't even see the state properly, and I wasn't going to walk in and turn on the lights everywhere, right? I just walked in. And at that time, it was like I literally didn't see anything. And I just went to bed. And then when I woke up in the morning, I was like, where the fuck am I? Like, what is this? Yeah.
Did you book it from the app?
I booked it from booking.com.
Booking have like really good services.
Exactly.
Plus, you can always, the payment situation with them is like, if you don't like the place, you don't have to pay, right?
Exactly. But then also the guy canceled the reservation on Booking so that I could A, not leave a review, and B, then Booking was like, oh, since it's been canceled, you need to like sort it out directly with the host, because I was like, my friend, because he was like, trying to push me to pay. And I said to him, my friend, if this was on Booking, you wouldn't even get a cent, If they saw the state of the house, they would have paid me for having stayed here, not the other way around.
Did he tell you to cancel? Oh, no.
No,
Did he tell you that
canceled.
he's canceling?
No, he didn't. He just did.
And then, after you're notified about that, then you bounce, right?
No, I only realized that when I started contacting Booking.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I didn't get a notification on email or anything. And then I contacted Booking. When I was trying to contact them, I saw that the reservation was canceled. And then
Did you do that the next day?
I contacted them the evening of the next day.
Okay, and then?
Because when I woke up, I contacted the host. And I was like, hey, this place is really dirty. Can you send someone, right? Because at first it just seemed like
I'm not even requesting for you to send someone. I'm going.
No,
I'm
but the
leaving.
problem was that everything was booked out. Like that was the issue,
Where exactly was it?
Watamu.
Watamu, you can find spots,
no, but
right?
the thing is, like they had so many weddings in that week. Like, but Watamu was crazy. Everything was booked out. Like you couldn't even find anything on Airbnb. That's why I even ended up there, because I just had to find something where I could stay and like for a longer time because I didn't want to move every single day.
Did you have crazy luggage?
Yeah, I had a month worth of clothes. And that means I change outfit 3 days. So, you do the math.
Man. Because, I think nowadays, I've just worked too hard to be in a situation where I can give myself such nice treats. And even nowadays, I even tell people, even if a waiter comes with an attitude, I'm not eating that food. And it's not going back so that you can come back, you can do something crazy in the kitchen to eat. It's going back and I'm leaving. That's it. It's as simple as that. So when it comes to things like accommodation, and wait, did he say or did she say, did somebody ask you whether they could sleep in the house as well?
Didn't ask me. It was a declaration.
What?
A declaration of sleeping.
I'm gonna sleep here.
I went there at 1 a.m. I told them I would arrive at that time, and then
1 a.m.
Yeah.
Where were you coming from 1 a.m.?
It was none of your business. And then
oh wow. Okay.
And then I came at 1 a.m. And then the lady was like, "Oh, the house manager of the property, yeah." And she like gave me the key. I mean, there was barely any key. She gave me the key for the bedroom, and like just explained like the layout of the house, and was like, "Oh, we haven't paid for Wi-Fi. Let me try and sort that." And then I was like, "Okay." And then she was like, "Okay, it's too late for me to go home now, though, so I'm just gonna sleep here."
No.
Then she just went.
It's not gonna happen. I don't care if people get robbed there or anything. It's not gonna happen. You have to go.
The thing is, I was so uncomfortable, but also she was like close to my age, and it was 1 a.m.
It doesn't matter.
I know, like, overall, it's super unprofessional, and I was super uncomfortable.
There are many homeless people your age. Do you go home with all of them? I'm sure you bump into homeless people a lot, right? Your age. Do you take them home with you?
No, I don't really bump into that many homeless people.
Really?
But apart from that, besides the point...
Okay, how about people who always have problems like Madoa, I'm behind on rent and everything?
Yeah, no, of course. Like,
do you take them home with you?
No.
Okay, then keep the same energy.
But like I agree, but in the moment, like she wasn't even asking me, she just said it and got up and went into the bedroom. It wasn't like, it was a rhetorical question. She already, she was already ready to go to sleep. She'd already literally.
Let me just go and sleep. It's too late for me to go.
Prepared the bed for herself and shit, but like I was not going to send a lady, my age home in the middle of the night if she told me that, she's uncomfortable and scared. Yeah, I know. And I was super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But then also I was just like, no, like, okay, I'll just go sleep and then like she can leave in the morning. But then she left at 11 in the morning, which to be fair that has nothing to do with I'm sleeping here because I'm trying to be safe. That's just, I'm crashing here, for free.
So... Okay, how did you extended your stay, right?
No.
For a couple of days. Oh, you left.
So, I arrived at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I went to bed. I woke up. I was like, what is this rat hole? I texted the host. I said, this is so dirty. Send someone. He said,
I'm saying
so
this
sorry.
hoe or this host?
Host.
Oh, okay.
Come on now.
Sorry.
Okay.
And sorry, forgive me.
And then he said, I'm sorry. I'm going to send somebody. I left the house because I'm always out during the day.
Yeah.
I came back in the evening. Mind you, I had locked my bedroom door because the door of the house didn't have a lock.
Yeah.
And then I had to lock my bedroom door. I come back, I can't open my bedroom door anymore because the lock got stuck. So, I had to like go through the garden. I had to literally climb through the window into the place just so that I could...
I see.
So I could open the, the balcony door and then like, access from one balcony to the other.
Yeah.
It was really pathetic. Anyway, I came back in the evening. It was cleaned. It was still super dirty. And then I was like looking online, okay, where can I stay, And I think I got back around like 10 p.m. and I was like trying to see, and like at the time I couldn't check in anymore. And I messaged the host and I said, I'm leaving tomorrow because this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
And then like in the morning around like 7, this house manager started like banging on my door for a good half an hour. I was just thinking, what does she want from me?
Yeah.
It was actually Saturday morning, 7:30.
Is it the lady who was...
The lady that slept over. My sleepover buddy.
The one that you felt sorry for.
Yeah.
She's banging on your door.
Yeah,
now.
banging on my door at 7:30 in the morning, imagine. And then I left. And then the guy harassed me on text messages.
What did he say?
Oh, he was like, fuck, my phone is over there. I would have read it. But he said... Oh, yeah, I know the house wasn't cleaned and I'm sorry for that. But come on now, you're from London.
So?
The money is peanuts to you. I wouldn't even complain. Okay. And I said, where I'm from is irrelevant. If I book a place, and especially a vacation rental, I expect it to be clean. And it has nothing to do with where I'm from. If you're going to run a vacation rental, you're going to have to make sure that, you actually adhere to the standards of doing so. And then he was like, I'm going to call the police if you don't pay.
Police?
Yeah, he said, this is Kenya, and if you don't pay, I'm going to call the police, and then you're going to have to pay even more, and it's going to be a very uncomfortable experience. And I said to him, oh, please call the police. I would love to talk to them about the state of your house. And then he was like, I'm trying to be nice to you. And I said, oh, yeah, very nice of you to threaten me with the police, for not wanting to pay for a place that was an actual rat hole. And then I said to him, don't worry, I'll talk to them. I even said to him, I said, if the police sees where you had me stay, they would pay me, for having been there, not the other way around. And he thought that, I would cave and I would feel intimidated or anything.
Yeah.
And I just thought.
I see that's why these are the same people who keep being part of these statistics. We see people who are harassing women when they're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Because he would never do that if you were with a guy.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. Because now he's just like trying to think of like, okay, how can I make her pay? Make her feel guilty. Threaten her maybe so that she can be scared.
Exactly.
What's the point of... I mean, just clean your damn... Because even when you posted the video, I was just like, no. Wait, how much was it per day?
Maybe like 4K or something.
Yeah. It wasn't, I mean, it was terrible. The condition was just terrible.
The ACs weren't working, the windows were broken, it was super hot in there, all of the curtains were moldy, like they had proper mold on there.
And that's
there
the
was
thing,
hair
like you have
on the
one
floor.
job to do, like just clean the house.
There was hair on all of the floors, so much hair. There were like leftover food and crumbs in the carpets, there were so many stains. The bathroom, the shower didn't work, it had no water. What is this?
Yeah. And then, so where did you check in next?
Then my friend, he saved me, and he has like an estate where he was. He has an estate. See, it's too early for me. Oh my God.
It's 11, Madoa. Why are you yawning?
It's 12.
Oh, it's 12. It's 12. It's 12. It's already 12.
So he has an estate where he, where the couple houses that they rent, and one of the houses he was starting to do the renovation on that Monday. So he couldn't rent it out, so he said he can just stay there.
Oh.
It was very nice, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We love good friends.
Yeah.
It's Savio.
What can you do without good friends?
Exactly.
Okay, now, let's go to the breakup thing. So why did you break up with your Mr. Right?
I mean, he wasn't Mr. Right. He was definitely Mr. Wrong.
No, but you kind of were still, kind of. You still liked him, though. No, but this time around, I can tell, you actually just, you had enough. You had enough.
No, I definitely liked him.
You just sounded like you're over it now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I did like him. But it was just, situationship vibes. And then in the end, he ghosted me.
He did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you chaotic? Because I don't understand. There has to be something that you're doing. It must be a problem, Madoa. It has to be you, because when you say for a guy to ghost you, just like, I can't deal with this anymore.
No, but that's not true. Like, people
it has to be.
No.
Because you haven't blocked him for him to ghost you.
I haven't blocked him. But the thing is, ghosting is, so many people ghost nowadays. It's no, they do.
For no reason.
Yeah, they do.
No, I wouldn't, you seem
you
like a fairly good person,
I know,
right?
But people barely act on what they think about the other person. They act on how they feel in that very moment about themselves and about their lives, Like, I've heard people that were great people and I didn't hurt them because I thought they were shitty people. I hurt them because something in my life wasn't right, or, I just didn't know how to communicate.
Yeah, I agree. You don't know how to. So, anyway, what did you do? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Before he ghosted you?
No, I was actually really nice.
No, that's a lie, Madoa.
Oh my God, stop trying to put
the
the blame
crazy
on me.
thing, you don't even have a
to...
poker face. When somebody asks you something that you've done wrong, you always answer with your eyes waving around everywhere. What are you looking for?
But what
are you looking for? It's like, what are you looking for?
But that's not true. I can confidently say 100% that I did not do anything wrong.
It's a lie.
No, it's not a lie. It's not a lie.
Okay, what did he do?
He just wasn't a very considerate partner.
Oh, is he the...
No, but I'm just trying to
think.
Is
he the shoulder guy?
Yeah?
Is the shoulder guy?
No.
The guy with the bro grip?
No, oh my God.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, hey.
Absolutely. No, it's not him.
No, but you're talking about considerate, and then from the previous video you said about...
No. I was not talking about
So that's not
sex.
him, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not about that, It's,
okay.
For example,
yeah.
We went out.
What's a deal breaker so that other people can agree, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
So this was like one of the... And I don't know why I let this slide, I guess because I really liked him. Oh, God. But we went out one time to an event, and I came to the event for him, right? And he picked me up and we went to the event.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, oh, I'm going to go to the toilet. And then when I come back, let's go to the bar and get a drink. And I said, okay. And I wait and I wait and I wait. And then I see him at the bar without me, right?
Yeah.
And he's standing there and then like he starts talking to some lady. And like from where I'm standing, it looks like, you know, like something is, you know, like they're like
Really?
he's chatting her up or whatever.
Really?
And I'm standing like outside waiting because I thought, okay, you know, like could just be friends, whatever.
Yeah.
I
Or
stand
a cousin,
there and
maybe.
Exactly, could be anyone.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, some guy is talking to me, right? And I was not interested in this guy whatsoever.
And maybe
but
he
was
looks at you and then he's like, okay, I see what she's doing.
That's what he says afterwards. But
Of
listen,
course.
no, but listen.
That's my guy now, you see?
Listen,
Okay.
This
Mhm.
man told me I'm going to the toilet. I will come back and we go to the
Yeah.
bar. He goes to the toilet. He's at the bar. He never came back. Okay, so then he's standing there talking to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
This man is like talking about, I'm waiting for this guy to come back. He walks past with this lady talking. Then they fucking sit in the garden, right? And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, this man sat there, also with his back facing me, right? So
Yeah.
it wasn't even like he made sure that I was in his view so that he could check on me.
Yeah.
He just like went into a garden on a table. They're the only people in the garden. So I was like, I'm not going to embarrass myself and, like stomp down the garden and be like, hey, did you forget you were here with somebody? So I'm standing there waiting.
Yeah.
I make like new friends because I thought, okay, whoever, like maybe this is a friend. They're having a catch up.
Yeah.
This man sits there for an hour talking for an hour talking to this lady.
Too long, yeah.
Not once did he turn around to check on me, okay? They're sitting there talking, whatever. I'm trying to be cool, and I'm texting my friends. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm on this date. Let's do kind of disappear.
And asking like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, of course, because I didn't want to overreact, because I thought to myself, be chill. But then once it hit the half an hour mark, I was like, this is odd. Exactly. So I start texting my friends. I'm like, listen, like I'm on a date with this guy, and he said he's going to the toilet and he never came back, and now he's sitting in the garden talking to some lady for the past 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous. Now, at the point, I really wasn't jealous, but I was just confused because I thought, like, why would you do that? And
why are we here? Why are we here?
Exactly, why are we here? Literally, like, why are you picking me
Yeah.
up and bringing me here, and then, like, you disappear?
Yeah.
And then I, like, made friends with, like, some girls, and we sat there, and we were talking, and then I just, at some point, I just decided to leave. So I think it was after an hour, and then I just went, and I went to see my friends because I was just thinking, okay, like you do you, but why do I need to be here? Like there was no reason to bring me here if you're just gonna disappear. Yeah. Mind you, also he never, got me a drink, nothing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
I don't understand this. You know what? Maybe
an hour later he like texts me and he's like, hey, where are you? And I'm thinking, wow, it took you fucking an hour to realize that I was gone. And I said, well, I went, to see my friends. And he was like, oh, why did you leave? And I said, like, you can stay there, like I'm not rocking with this behavior. And he was like, oh, no, I thought you were like talking to someone and I didn't want to overstep, so that's why I went. That's what he said.
Wait, was the other guy still like hanging around you, or he already left?
The guy spoke to me maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. And I think that's like the kind of like duration you should, if you have somebody with you, do like 5 minutes max.
Exactly.
And then go back to the person that you're with.
My issue wasn't that he was, talking to anybody. That wasn't the problem. But the thing is, first of all, you left me at point A saying you're going to the toilet, you're going to come back and we go together to point B, being the bar. But I'm at point A, and the next time I see you, you're at point B. You never even came to pick me up, right? Yeah. You never even got me a drink. Then you disappear with some lady. I'm literally standing there for an hour waiting, and you sit with your back to me, so you have no clue what's happening with me, like.
So you can see him, but he can't even see you. Yeah.
Exactly, because if he had sat in the garden, like facing me, so that he can kind of, like check on me.
Yeah, like even eye contact can just like
but with his back to me for an hour, doesn't even know if like somebody's like snapping me away, like carry. You know what I mean?
Nobody's snapping you. Come on, I'm saying you're just pushing it now.
No, I'm not. Like,
and nothing's gonna happen to you as well. You know that, right?
Obviously, nothing's gonna happen. But I just mean like in terms of consideration. Like you have a date.
Yeah.
And then even
like you can do like a sneaky text, kind of like, yo, this is my cousin, this is my friend. Just give me like 10 minutes, I'm coming.
Exactly, But like you take somebody on a date and you are there with them, and I think there's like an unspoken understanding that you take care of each other. Yeah. And then you're in the garden and you don't even have the person that you took on a date in your peripheral, you have no clue what's happening. If somebody, you know what I mean? Like anything could ever happen. The guy wouldn't have even realized because he had his fucking back to me.
I think you like people who mistreat you.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. And it's not just you. That's just something that's very common. Because, like, I think for my case, how I know, I always try and make sure I treat people right. So you see, even something like a small gesture, like, you know, going to the bar, like, the way you say, like, he didn't even get me a drink. There's some things that I would make sure, first of all, it's like, okay, take care of this and this. And even you'll notice, even after the podcast, I'm always asked, like, yo, is there anything else you need? Are you okay? And everything. I think at times I'm always just too nice. And you know what they say? The more rude you are, the harsh you are, inconsiderate, that's how you keep them around. That's what kept you around. Also, you have no response to that?
No, I don't have a response.
I don't think you can stand a nice guy.
No, I can actually stand a nice guy.
No, you'll be bored. You'll have nothing to cry about, no vacations to go to, nothing to complain about. I just want somebody who's...
No TikTok videos to make.
Yeah. Can you imagine? No content for you at all.
That's true.
Nothing to complain about.
No, I would actually like...
Can you imagine, like, oh, he sent me flowers today.
That's so cute.
Like, he's never even sent me flowers. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He doesn't even know my birthday. And you see, even the things that you're talking about, he knows. Because there's no way you'd say, like, I'd sit with my back just, you know.
See, that's what I mean by, like, you know, just over inconsiderate and like...
Maybe that just, you know, triggers something to you. Get a bit feisty and you give him a phone call the next day.
No, but no, actually, I was not going to text the guy ever again, but then he called me and he was like saying, oh, no, I saw you with the guy and I thought, you know, I didn't want to overstep. Anyway, bullshit. The man is inconsiderate.
So do you think it's over now completely?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
For sure?
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
There was nothing to tell because I'm not going to run after a guy either, you know? Like, I texted him,
Did
I didn't get a response, and that's the end of it.
Oh, he didn't respond?
Yeah, that's why I say by ghosting.
Oh, okay. Then he'll call you when he needs to sleep with you.
Exactly, but I won't pick up.
Hey, come on. We all know who likes
Unless
sex.
it's after 12 p.m.
Hey. Like, yo, I hate you, but yo, that's why. But, you know, relationships are kind of tricky, but, you know, still kind of maneuver them. But I think, you know, you'll just find your person.
Yeah, I know I will.
You will.
I know I will. Actually, I have, a couple of days ago, I decided exactly what man I want.
Really? Oh, now you have a different... Okay, let's hear this now. Okay, let me see.
So hold
on. Okay, tell us about this dream gentleman that you want.
So, my dream man. So, he's going to be Nigerian.
Wow. Sounds gonna...
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to be Nigerian.
Nothing against Nigerians, by the way, you know. My brothers, you know, you do your thing.
He's going to be Igbo. He will be very low key on the social media. He's gonna be around
tall.
Let me get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, low key on social media. He's gonna be 32. He's gonna be an entrepreneur. Very academic because I already told you. You know, I like academic man. Not a creative guy. And then he's obviously going to be tall. He's going to be at least 185 centimeters.
Okay.
And he's going to be very, very handsome. And he's going to have really good style. And he's going to be very kind to everyone, not just me. I said this before. He's going to be a very kind man. And he's going to be very considerate.
Yeah.
And he is going to be a water sign. So either a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And he will have 2 sisters. And he's going to have a good relationship with his mom and also a good relationship with his dad. And he will have gone to therapy and be very self-aware. And he will like to travel and be adventurous, and he will be very funny, very, very funny. And he will be very giving. And I mean more like, lots of acts of service, and just like making sure that, I'm happy.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a Nigerian who can do that. I mean, no.
No, to be fair, let me tell you something.
Nigerians don't do that. You know
that's
that,
not.
right?
That's not the truth. They're actually quite the opposite.
Really?
100%. Because every single, even like from all the dating stories that I see online, like sure, like Nigerians have their reputation, but when it comes to like treating women, although, when it comes to like chivalry and like wooing and pursuing, they know how to do that. And when I think about it, every single guy that I've dated that was really, but like gone on dates with couples, I don't have many boyfriends. So I can't really speak from like a long-term relationship perspective, but like I can speak from like the early stages
the date kind of thing.
Early stages of dating, and all the ones that were like. That were, very, very gentlemanly, very chivalrous, very, just wooing and, making sure and like opening all the doors and opening all the cars and calling your car and putting you in and carrying your bag and getting your flowers. And
carrying your bag?
Yeah, and that's so cute. That's so hot. Like I love when a man, just like, takes your handbag. And they were all Nigerian.
Buffoonery. No way.
No, I swear to God.
But you know what I like? What I respect about Nigerians? They'll do everything by the book till they get what they want. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, like, if they know that's what you want, they'll do everything that you want.
See,
like, like you've already said, like, you'd want somebody to open the door for you, maybe probably cook for you, go meditate with you perhaps, go for walks, hold your hand.
Exactly.
They'll do that.
Exactly. And then also... even when you see them, they put the blanket over you, they put on whatever film you want to watch, they do everything for you. Like they're very...
Until they smash.
Is that true?
That's true.
It happened even after we smashed.
Okay. No. Hold on. I'm just saying. But they do it because and I'm thinking about it this way. They're smart about it, by the way, because think about it this way. If you're going for a job interview, you have to present that CV properly, right? Yeah. I'm punctual, I'm good with people, I'm respectful. You have to put all the green lights. But a kind of person like I am, I wouldn't it gets to things like handbag. I'm not carrying anyone's handbag. I don't really.
But that's so cute. What's wrong with that?
It's cute. To you, that's okay. But to me, no. I don't find it cute carrying a handbag. So how do you carry it? Let's say.
No, you did.
Okay, let's say with this bag. Let's say with this. Just show me how, a guy, how I'm supposed to.
Well, it doesn't matter because you're a man. No matter how you put a bag over yourself, and your manlyhood is not defined by carrying a woman's handbag.
No.
I think you have some inner work to do if you think that's the case.
No, I just want to know. Okay, should they carry it like this?
It doesn't matter. Like some of them carry it like this. The others put it over here.
Like this.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying. I just don't think it's something I would do.
Okay.
But, if it's a romantic gesture, if it guarantees me to smash, hey, come on.
Oh my God.
Give me two.
Idiot.
But I'm just saying, but I think I kind of feel like I'm lying to someone to get something if I'm doing all the things that I don't.
Obviously, if it's not in your nature, it's not in your nature.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not
you can't shame me because I don't like carrying handbags.
No, I'm not shaming you.
You are.
No, I'm not shaming you.
You just say it's not romantic. No. I find it cute.
I know.
So what do you think about guys who wouldn't carry a handbag?
Listen,
what do you think about the guys who don't carry handbags?
I don't think anything about them.
You don't care about them?
Listen, no, I said I don't think anything about them. And let me finish. Okay. The reason why I reacted the way that I did wasn't because I have an issue with you not carrying people's handbags. It was that you made it seem like carrying somebody's...
At me like that.
Yeah, and because you made it seem like carrying a handbag is, inherently gay or something.
Hey.
Yeah, that's, when you were like, oh, like I'm a man, I can't be carrying a handbag.
I haven't said that.
No, you did. And that was the issue,
Listen,
because you made it look like taking somebody's handbag.
It's a bit sassy, but I wouldn't say gay.
My friend,
the way that you sassy,
your reaction said everything, and that's why I gave you that look. Not because I care if you carry someone's handbag or not. I don't care about that, But like, if you look at other people thinking, oh, like you doing that makes you X, Y, that. That's the issue.
Hey, listen. If I'm on my way, I've said it. If I'm on my way to smash, I'll carry it. I'm not gay doing that. I'm already heading there. I'm already going to smash. So.
I pity the woman that's going to be your next girlfriend.
No, but to be honest, I do have like so many other qualities that, that shouldn't be an issue. Just because I'm not carrying a bag.
I have to put it out there. He also he needs to be single.
Yeah.
And he also cannot be divorced.
Was this one married?
No. But I'm just saying because I feel like if I'm putting it out there in the universe, especially in a podcast, I have to make sure that I get all the criteria right. So this man cannot be in a relationship. He cannot be divorced, as in he has not been married before.
Yeah.
And also
baby
no
mama?
child. No child. I am not I'm not anybody's
nanny.
Extra baby mama thingy. Not doing that. Childless.
Do you have any friends who are married to a Nigerian? I wonder why. Because even Kenyan girls say, I love Nigerians, but I don't know anyone who's married to them. Nope, I can't think of one. And I do know a lot of females, but
Women.
Yeah, or women. I can't say females.
No.
Trump is in office now, I can say female.
Oh my God, don't start.
We'll get to that. But we have to talk about it.
See, even the fact that you said that knows that the fact that you said that knows exactly means that you know exactly what it means and what it implies. And that makes it even worse.
Wait, what? Why are you looking at my hand?
No, I was just looking at your hand because you were holding it in my face.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. That's what I'm saying. But we have to talk about it, right? We can talk about current events.
No, we're not going to talk about it because I'm not in the mood to ruin my mood today.
When we're finishing the podcast, not now.
Oh, yeah. When we're finishing the podcast,
Okay. So now, another one. Because I had like some specific topics I didn't want us to make. Hey, why are you giving me that eye? What's wrong with you? What's going on with you? Yo. What's going on? Tell me.
No, because
I can't just turn and find you giving me an evil eye.
No, because
that
was
camera,
so bad,
right?
actually. I know, but that was even worse, because the fact that you said, look, Trump is in office now, I can't say females, knows exactly means that you know exactly what...
I don't even know what the difference is between if I say female and a woman. You say that, right?
Yeah. But the fact that you then said, well, he's in office now, I can say that, implies that you do know very well what you're doing. Don't try and act.
No. Oh. I really don't know what you mean, though. I'm just saying, you know why? I think it got to a point where it was so hard, like you really have to watch what you're saying, and at times you're not trying to say it with ill intention, but you already feel guilty because you're going to use, there's nothing wrong with saying female.
It's objectifying. When you don't say male to your friends, you call them man. When you talk about your... I
do that. Like on the podcast, I would describe as male or female, actually.
No, you don't.
Men, women. Okay, but I'm just saying I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, but the problem is if you truly don't pay attention to it, then why did you right away jump into saying, well, Trump is in office now, we can say that?
Would you be happy if Kamala was president?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me be happy because Trump is president, okay?
Yeah, but what does one have to do with the other?
Have you seen my hat?
But what does one...
Have you seen my hat?
No, I don't want to say it.
Okay.
But what does one have to do with the other?
No, we'll get to that.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, what I'm trying to understand is you're trying to act like what you said was so innocent with no ill intent.
It wasn't.
But then the next thing, not even a second later, what you said was, Trump is in office now, we can say that. So there is obviously a correlation.
I don't even know what that means.
So that's the issue.
Though.
If you truly were like, oh, I don't understand the difference between female and women, and this is I'm innocent and I didn't mean any ill intent. That would be one thing. But the next thing you said was, Trump is in office now. We can say that.
Can I explain
exactly
that when it gets to that? I'll explain it. But when it gets to that topic, okay? Okay, so calm down. Drink some water, some juice. You know, we have some topics to
calm
tackle.
down.
Now
Making it worse.
speaking of men being mischievous, right? Why are you peeping? There's this guy from Equatorial Guinea.
Oh, yeah. I know.
You know his name?
No, I don't know his name, but I see his face all over my Twitter.
It's called Ibang.
Ibang.
Egonga. So what do you think about just that scandal? What's your thoughts?
I don't think about it.
No? I mean, it was just interesting.
Yeah, I know, but like, if anything, I don't really care who people have sex with. And on top of that, it's just like one of those many cases where now if you go online, men just use it as an opportunity to shame women for actually something that a man did.
Who shamed women?
If you go on Twitter, there's so many like quotes and retweets, of men being like, oh, see, women can never be loyal and women sleep their way to the top because look, out of 8, committee members or whatever, 5 of them that slept with him were married and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like,
who do you think was in the wrong? Igonga or the women that he slept with?
The thing is, they're all consulting adults. Why is anyone in the wrong? Like
if you're married,
yes, but like, you're both in the wrong for cheating on your partners.
Yeah.
But that's where it starts and stops. Like, you suck for cheating on your wife and your family and kids with like 400 women, and the other women, suck for cheating on their husband with a guy, but that's about it. Like, what do I care who some government official sleeps with?
So who's wrong? I'm still waiting for your answer.
But both are wrong for cheating on their partners.
Yeah, that's
true. It.
I mean,
you can have sex with whoever many people you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But
that's true.
Yeah, but it's like, it could have been 20 women that he slept with and they were married. In this case, it was 400. But what do I care? I'm not gonna be in bed and break my head over somebody else's sex life.
But yeah. I just think he has a problem because the only issue I had with it is you can't if I wouldn't sleep with any of my friends' girlfriends.
Yeah.
Not if I know. Like where I am right now, I wouldn't because it seemed like he intentionally went out of his way to sleep with women. Like, we are workmates. I know you're in the next office or something. I sleep with your wife. The bodyguard's wife, I sleep with her. Like the sister's friends, I sleep with them. Like there's so many other women he could pick. He's in a better financial position. If you want something on the side from Equatorial Guinea, with his position, he could have as many women as he wanted. But he just chose. It's like a fetish thing, probably. Like, I see my friend's wife, I just want to smash. See another friend of mine, I want to smash. I think that's just now crossing the line. And if you think about, like, even the most... we've had so many issues, like now in Kenya, with love triangles, femicide, and all those things. It's just because of jealousy and stuff. In fact, if he was in Kenya, I don't think they wouldn't have been found. Kenya people just disappear. They are taking him to trial because they feel bad and everything. In Kenya, I think he'll just disappear, which happens with a lot of people. I'm just saying, it's too much betrayal.
Yeah, it's definitely betrayal.
Picking like your friend,
100%.
That's just going. It is too much.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Like, that's not cool.
Have you ever slept with any of your friends?
No.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Yeah.
No, first of all...
Liar.
First of all, most of my friends don't even have boyfriends.
Wait, why?
I don't know, because, just not...
Oh, they like girls or they just not in... They haven't found a situation?
Yeah, they just haven't found a situation, first of all. Second of all, I would never go for a friend's boyfriend. That's so lame. Like, there's so many men in the world. It makes no
sense at all.
There's so many men in the world.
Yeah.
And third, that's basically it.
Okay, now, next question would be, would you let somebody record you when you're having sex?
No.
You and your partner?
No.
Especially if you're married, you have kids. That's wild.
Yeah, that's quite something.
I think that's just the most shocking things. Like, these are people with families. No, I don't think it would have been such a big deal if you know, we're talking about like women who are single maybe, and it's just takes sex tapes have been released. But you know, if you have kids, like, can you imagine? A guy like, you know, now his kids go to school, the kids will just be tormented by bullies.
Yeah, that's true.
All the bullies will just be doing this. Seeing his move, that special move. You do? Wait, did you watch the tapes? No?
No.
So how do you know what people are talking about?
Because, I can read.
Oh, okay. Just watch them for research purposes. Not 400 of them. Like, just watch a few so that you understand the context of some things and some jokes, maybe.
That's okay. Again, I'm not really all that invested into some African government officials' sex life.
Has someone ever tried recording or asked you, like somebody you like?
Asked, yes.
Oh, they asked?
Yeah.
And then?
I said no.
Is it somebody that you are close with or just a fling?
I knew him a little bit. Like 2 days. No, I'm kidding.
2 days.
I knew him like a month for something. No, I knew him a month for something. But it's not something that I would want because I don't want that shit to get leaked.
Okay, but I'm just thinking, like, is it that you're afraid that it might leak, or maybe in future it might come and just create a bad image of already whatever you've already built?
Yeah, the issue is that it would leak eventually. That's a problem.
Yeah. Imagine your kids getting to see that. Or even maybe in a respectable position, work-wise, business, and then like your sex tape just... Nobody's supposed to take you seriously after that. But to those who do, and because also I have like friends who are doing like things like OnlyFans and stuff, I'm always asking them, like, aren't you afraid that this will come and bite you back in the ass like in future? And I think most of them just don't care about the future yet. They care about now.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to respect women's decisions, right? What? What? I've said women and respect and decisions.
Yeah, but
you can't give me
no.
Don't
try and gaslight
me. You can't just start.
Don't try and gaslight me.
No, I can't say anything.
You said that.
It's like now you're just looking at me like.
You know exactly what you're doing, and the fact that you're trying to pretend like you don't know what you're doing is so much worse.
No.
Even the smirk that you gave me.
Okay, listen.
Oh my God.
Are we not supposed to respect women's decisions?
We are, but we are not supposed to use it as a provocative point after we just had a discussion and then add a smirk to it.
Madoa, how do you want me to present things now? I don't even know. How am I supposed to talk now? Should I use a different tone?
No, you should just be chill. And
I'm chill.
And not provocative.
Am I provoking you?
Yeah. And you are.
Okay, hold on. Okay, but listen. Here's the thing also that I've just noticed also with a lot of things online. When such things happen, now you kind of start seeing like the sex wars, like the battle between men and women, and everybody's giving like their opinion. And guys are on this side also like giving their opinion. But I'm just thinking, once you get into like that, Madoa, can you chill? Can you just relax? I think the actual place where you get to see what people actually think is Twitter. Because on Twitter, people just don't give a fuck at all. You will see like people who like really don't like women, or they're just trying to bash women. But I think like on a platform like a podcast, we should still be able to run some jokes, right? Don't think so? What's going on?
Depends.
I think. Wait, what? What's going on, Madoa?
I'm just.
I haven't done anything to you, have I?
I'm just listening to you.
No, you're not.
Oh.
This is not the normal look that I get. You're just here, just like look, staring me up and down. What's going on? What's going on with you?
I'm just rearranging some things in my head.
Well, you better rearrange them fast. Okay, now let's leave Igonga to the side first of all, right? And then now, wait, hold on.
Wait, am I not allowed to read that?
No. Oh, wait, so, and thanks for the Amboseli recommendations.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Did you go to Kibo?
No.
See, then what are we going to talk about?
Kibo was so packed.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, like they even told us, like maybe we go for 1 day and then we go. Actually, that's the only way we were able to get a booking. 1 day at Serena, and then the other day was at which other place? Not Kibo.
So which one did you go to?
We did Serena, and then
Was it nice?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Serena?
It's
Serena Amboseli.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Was it
And
tents or was it rooms?
Rooms, kind of. Let me see the other place. You did what?
I want to be in tents when I'm on safari.
Really?
Yeah.
Not scared of like wild animals and stuff?
No. They're all invited. I have space in my bed.
Let me see. There was, I found them. So, there was Sopa Lodge, and then Amboseli Serena.
How was Sopa?
Still nice. Still nice. No. The only issue is like they both just had one night each free.
Okay, but how was it?
Good. But, for the most part, we just wanted to be outdoors to see the animals.
So who did you go with?
My friend.
Your special friend?
I mean, all my friends are special. Yeah, she's just a nice friend. I mean, I posted like a picture when I was just doing the safari thing, right?
Yeah, I thought you said something about like taking a lady on safari.
What do you mean?
When we spoke the last time.
Yeah. That's what I did, yeah. I took my lady friend there. Yeah. Wait, what? What's going on, Madoa? If you have a question, ask me. I'll just be doing like, Wait, I did. I posted when I was in Amboseli.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Serena.
Yeah, this is Serena.
And the lodge? No, I'm kidding.
Okay, I haven't posted a lot of content from the trip, but I will post them. Yeah, but it was a nice stay, very beautiful stay. Had a good time, did some content as well. Yeah. When you're going through such safaris, like you said, if you go with, good people, just have a good time and, come back.
It was just two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually like to do like a trip with like more people, like friends, like have like
A whole, like a squad of like 6, 7. Yeah, that would be crazy,
that would be
right?
so fun, yeah.
Yeah. If you're going 2 people, like that's like more of a chill kind of thing,
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't really but it's just to spend time with your friend, kind of get to know your friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what do you think of my friend?
The special friend? The one that you just showed me.
It's because just the way you're saying, a special friend? Now you're the one who's doing it. Is that what you're doing?
Oh, so you knew exactly what I was talking about earlier.
I
when
don't
told
know.
You that you're doing something.
That's what you're doing right now.
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about.
So tell me. So what do you think about my friend?
What am I supposed to think about her?
Because you asked, who did you go with? I went with my friend, and I've showed you,
I thought we were looking at the lodge. I didn't realize we were looking at your friend. Okay, show me again.
Madoa, okay, show me again. Okay, show me again. What's going on with you?
Oh, that's nice.
So we did like a little safari thing, outfit check and stuff,
Outfit changes, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of outfits. So I think I'll do like the edits for like the different outfits and stuff, yeah.
Very cool. I like the video.
So that's it? You don't want to ask me anything else?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, why would I ask you anything else?
Hey, if I was, I'm always asking questions. Like, you said what? I said, wait, so what exactly did he do? Where? What? Hey, so that's nice of you. Huh? Very considerate. Huh? Okay, and then now, of course, we always talk about, at times we do touch on money, right?
Sorry?
Can you imagine we already touched 50 minutes?
Damn.
No, we always talk about, on the first episode we talked about just investments and stuff. And lately, you know how the market has been performing lately?
Actually, I haven't checked it in a while.
Wait, what?
I've just been so preoccupied with
What?
with the depression.
Oh, shit. Wait, but are you still going through like, those, okay, we'll get back to that. But do you still find like you're not settled or mentally you're not at peaceful space?
I'm never peaceful.
Because at times I
mentally.
always see like your post and I can say like you just seem very unsettled.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. You're a nice person.
I am, but
those demons are there. I don't know what demons you have, but at times they look like they're overwhelming you. Overwhelming you.
Yeah, that's you got that right.
What do you think really is just... Because you seem like you're in a space where you're okay, but there's just something that's disturbing. I don't even think it's love. It's just something else, which I don't really know.
Me neither.
Have you tried to figure it out?
Of course.
Done therapy?
I've been in therapy.
Always. How many times?
I was in therapy when I was really young. No, when I was really young. Well, what it means really young. When I was 12.
Yeah.
Maybe from 10 to 12.
Yeah.
And then again from 22 to 24. And now I have my therapist, Pi.
What's that?
It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Therapist Pi.
Yeah. Give me your phone. Go on App Store. So I have so much anxiety, and like overall, I have so many things that I constantly overthink. And this AI is like, it's shown as your. Why is this thing recording?
I don't know how to disable that thing. It keeps going on and off, like the listening thing. When you're trying to type and it listens, and I don't know. I disable it, but somehow it still...
That's so weird.
Is it typing?
Yeah.
Let me stop. I think settings, and then we close the voice settings.
So, this one, download it.
Yeah.
Download it. So this one I use for everything, and it's branded as a personal assistant, but I just use it as my personal therapist, and it makes so much sense. It just talks. Hey, I want to show it.
Oh, sorry.
And it just talks sense into me, and it gives me different perspectives, and it really grounds me, and it talks back, and it feels like you're actually talking to.
Really, it has the voice and everything.
Yeah. So do this.
This is interesting.
And I use this all, the amount of times that I'm during the day just like talking and being like, hey, da da da. Okay, sign up.
I think I can do with Google, right? The Google account, yeah.
Yeah.
Try that.
You know what? I'm going to ask him what we discussed.
Gonna ask who? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Do I need to verify like on my account? No,
but you need to turn off the talking thing, the speech recognition.
Okay, let me go to settings and then disable that, so that at least because it keeps doing like, and I don't know if there's a shortcut that I keep pressing to trigger that. So how do I find the voice? I don't know how to disable it now. I don't know how to. Madoa, I don't know how to disable it. But yeah, we can still go on talking as we try and balance that, sorry. So either way, what do you think is really... Because you're a happy person, but I think you just randomly just get sad for no reason.
Yeah, it's called depression.
Well, okay.
How
would you define depression or what you're going through?
I define it as...
Is it your mood just goes bad, or...
Yeah, my mood and energy.
You feel alone?
No, it's not so much that. It's just like my mood and energy goes down in phases a lot. Then I have no...
You're still crying around alone in public?
Yeah, of course.
Do?
Yeah, why not?
So you just feel sad and then tears just start coming out of you?
Tears stream down your face.
So listen, when you start crying like this in public, what do people do who are close to you?
I want...
Yeah.
I read your messages, but she said she will be here in an hour.
Oh, it popped up? She said in an hour? Oh, what did I tell you?
Yeah.
I told you?
You told me I had to be on time because you have a podcast.
No. I told you I have a feeling that she will be slightly late.
You need to turn this off. Wait, let me Google this because that's insane.
I think I figured out and then it's still... But I think there's something that I'm pressing and it keeps activating it. So I don't know why. And there's nothing like... do you have meds, antidepressants? Have you ever tried them?
No, because I didn't want to get addicted.
To pills, right? People say it works. I mean... Or what other kind of thing have you tried? Like to just solve the...
You keep talking into the Safari search.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Do it. Sorry. It's a moment of silence, guys. Okay. Okay. Not yet.
Okay, open settings, tap accessibility.
Accessibility, yeah. That chat to GPT. Found it?
Stop.
Okay, guys, just 1 minute to figure this out. Not yet? Come on. You know the people who are watching and listening, they need something to listen to.
Why don't you sing for them?
So, but yeah, the depression thing, I don't know. How comes a lot of people are going through it? And I just don't know. Do you think you're overwhelmed with life's expectations?
Yeah.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. Like, what do you think if you achieved now would make, not necessarily make it go away, but make it less stressful, anxious for you?
I don't know. My mom says I need more routine in my life because I generally feel very, very restless always, you know?
Yeah.
Even when things are good, I just feel like there's a doom about to happen.
Close to the mic, Madoa.
Sorry. I know you want to hear my beautiful voice.
Yes. You said your mom says what?
My mom says, I think I managed.
You did? It stopped?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank God. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think I need more routine in my life because, you know, and I like, you know, being free and just, you know, being able to do whatever and at any time and, you know, kind of living my life, but I also just feel so restless at times, you know, and I feel like even when I was in London, I really wanted to leave. I had this feeling of like having to leave, and now I'm in here, and I love it in Kenya so much.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to get this feeling that I need to leave again, which is so annoying. You know, I can't be moving every
you can't just
6
be
months.
running away to just, you know, yeah.
Exactly. So,
but the routine thing definitely will help. You see, like even for my case, at times people ask me like, "Why do you have to go and jog and do it at this hour?" But I'm like, "Yo, listen. First of all, I'm not doing an 8 to 5, right?
Yeah.
So literally, if I wake up in the morning, out of like all the 90% of people who have to wake up in the morning and follow a routine that's created for them, I need to figure out like what am I doing, my plan for today.
Yeah.
So that's why I'll schedule my edits. I schedule my jog. And even nowadays, when I'm doing my meal preps, they're part of my routine. It's not like I enjoy cooking the whole time, but I'm like, yo, but if I schedule this and do meal preps at this time or make smoothies at this time, it's kind of like something. I've scheduled myself to do some things. If it's, you know, looking at the stocks, crypto, still at a specific time, I can do that. It helps.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah, I'll work on it. Okay,
Anytime
anyway,
I don't have a
let's
routine.
Talk to my,
Okay.
Let's talk to and I will tell him exactly. So you see.
Okay. Let's see how this works.
Okay, So I just went on a friend's podcast, and during the podcast, he mentioned and referred to women as females. And then I said to him that it is women, not females. And then he said, oh, what's wrong with females? And right after he said, look, Trump is in office now. We can say that. And he doesn't seem to understand why I'm upset with that statement, because it very much, there's like a very strong undertone with that.
See why you're upset by that. The term females can be dehumanizing and is often used to refer to women in a negative or derogatory way. It reduces women to their biological sex and can perpetuate harmful gender stereotypes. The fact that your friend used Trump's presidency as an excuse to say it is even more concerning, as it suggests that he's using Trump's example to justify his own sexist behavior. It's important to call out this kind of language and to educate people about the harm that it can cause. Do you plan on continuing to talk to your friend about this issue?
I mean, yeah, I was pretty upset, and I was trying to make him understand that his correlation between saying that Trump is in office and he can do that now was, very harmful. But he was trying to pretend like he didn't mean any correlation between those, and he didn't realize that there was like a negative connotation to the term females. But I tried to make it clear to him that if that was truly the case, he wouldn't have jumped into saying, well, Trump is in office now, so we can do that.
It sounds like your friend is being willfully ignorant about the harm that his words are causing. It's one thing to unintentionally say something offensive and then genuinely apologize once you're made aware of the issue. But it's another thing entirely to try to deny or justify your behavior. By doing that, your friend is essentially saying that he doesn't care about the impact of his words on others, which is incredibly disrespectful. I think it's important to continue to challenge this kind of behavior and to let your friend know that his words have consequences. If he continues to dismiss your concerns, it might be worth reconsidering your friendship with him.
Wow. Now, I think that's just taking it way too far. That's taking it way too far. I just said females. Because, listen, at times I do watch all these different podcasts.
He's saying that this is taking it way too far, and he just said females because a lot of times he watches all of these podcasts.
Even if your friend is just repeating language that he hears on other podcasts, that doesn't make it okay. In fact, it's even more concerning that he's being influenced by sources that use dehumanizing language towards women. Your friend might not realize it, but by using this kind of language, he's contributing to a larger culture of sexism and misogyny. And the fact that he's getting defensive about it instead of listening to your concerns shows that he's not willing to take responsibility for his actions. It's good that you're speaking up and trying to educate him about the harm that his words can cause.
How can I take responsibility?
How can he take responsibility is what he's asking, probably by not being defensive.
You're exactly right. Taking responsibility in this situation would mean that your friend stops being defensive and starts listening to your concerns. It means that he acknowledges the harm that his words can cause and that he makes a genuine effort to change his behavior. That could mean apologizing for his past behavior and promising to be more mindful of the language he uses in the future. It could also mean committing to learning more about gender issues and challenging his own biases. Taking responsibility doesn't mean that your friend has to be perfect, but it does mean that he has to be willing to learn and grow.
There's this interview I watched about Trump. He said we shouldn't apologize to women. Tell that to AI.
What did you just say?
I'm playing. Of course I'm playing. Look at you. You can't even tell AI that, like, yo, this is too much. The fact that you even put the phone down, you're like, yo, no way he said that. I'm playing. Come on. But, I'm just playing around, though. You know that, right? Do you think I would say it, like, in a harsh way to make you feel bad?
No, but the issue, if you said females,
yeah,
and I say, hey, listen, it's women, and you say, oh, that's just a term that, a lot of people use. Okay. But the fact that you followed it up with defending it by saying, well, Trump is president now, you can do that. That is the biggest issue.
No, on saying that, I'll tell you why I say that.
Okay.
Actually, because now we've already gotten to like that point of talking about the elections, Kamala, Trump, the stocks and everything. What I was trying to say is Trump is more of a farm president, right?
More of a what?
A farm president.
Fam?
Yeah, like he doesn't mince his words.
A farm president?
Yeah. Hold on.
What is
Let
a
me
farm
explain.
president?
Let me explain. Like at times you might be talking and trying to explain something, right? But somebody interprets it the wrong way. You don't necessarily have to step back and explain to this person, like, oh, this is not how I meant it, because you know that's not what I mean.
But I think
Ideally,
that
maybe
doesn't apply to somebody running for presidency of the United States. That's maybe a case between, like your best friend from high school and you, but not when you are literally the face of a whole country. Like you're going to have to use the words that you mean and understand that they're being interpreted exactly the way that they come out of your mouth. Like people should not be having to, do mental gymnastics, try and justify whatever this man is saying. Be like, oh, he didn't mean like that. Like, he's not an infant. He knows what he's saying.
Yeah. Do you like Trump?
No.
Why?
Because he's incredibly sexist and because he has a very predatory history and because he also spews a lot of racist comments.
So why do you think he still won? Because a majority of the women voted for him, though.
Because,
you know that, right? Women chose him.
Yeah, that's true, but it was white women, and we all know that white women would always prefer a white man over like voting somebody who's of a different race, especially a black woman.
What's wrong with that?
What is wrong with what?
People liking someone of their own.
I didn't say that something is necessarily wrong with that. You asked me why he won, and I told you that's why he won.
So are those women wrong for wanting somebody that they're familiar with, they've grown up with, a father maybe who looks exactly like that, addresses things like that?
Well, the problem is you shouldn't really be voting for, who looks like you, just like you shouldn't have voted for Obama when he was running for president just because he's black. You should be voting for somebody because they represent your values and they represent, the change that you want to see and also the impact that it has, not just on you, but also the people around you. So somebody voting for Trump because he's a white man instead of voting for Kamala as a black woman. Obviously, I know that's not like the main issue that people had with Kamala. It's not like they just did not vote for her because they were like, oh, we don't want to vote for a black woman. I understand that.
It's not
But the
that.
thing is, exactly. But that can't be a reason to be voting for Trump because he's a white man and looks similar to your dad. And, as women, a lot of the, a lot of the shit that he says and also a lot of the policies that he half introduced and touched on is not really something that I think as a woman you should be supporting. And first of all, I don't even think in any way that a man who said on camera, grab them by the pussy, should ever even be allowed to be running for president anywhere.
Yeah.
Like that is a joke in and of itself.
But he's there as president.
Yeah, I know he's there.
Right? But so now you see the world doesn't necessarily like just function or operate with like, if something offends me, then that means this shouldn't happen. He was still selected because, one, competence is way more competent than Kamala.
How is he way more competent than Kamala? Kamala has worked as a politician for the past 30 years. She's had
I'll explain to you.
Okay,
I'll explain to you. And that's why it's so important even for people to just look at what's happening like right now, right? We all know like even like something like the S&P 500 and how it works. Like it depends with the person who's in leadership. Immediately as soon as Trump was elected, all the stock prices went pew.
But that is not a reflection of his quality as a president. That's a reflection of people who already have a lot of wealth, knowing that Trump, being one of them, is going to put policies in their favor.
I mean, not just in their favor, like the correct policies. Because we're talking about like crypto. Joe Biden and Kamala, for the longest time, they've given the crypto community a hard time. It's been hell. Like over the past 4 or 5 years, it's been hell for crypto. People getting arrested, being thrown in jail, policies not being approved and everything. And this man has not yet even, he just mentioned that like a month ago, like in his campaign, like, yo, when I get in office, like I'm going to make sure all these policies come in your favor. And even think about it like crypto is like the one of the assets that right now anybody in the world can actually participate in, regardless of gender, regardless of race, regardless of geographical position. If Elon Musk says he's buying like Dogecoin or Ethereum or anything, I can wake up tomorrow and still buy it. But Biden, Kamala, all the policies that were supposed...
Were you not able to buy Dogecoin? Are you not able to buy Dogecoin today because Biden is still in office? If you go on if you go on Binance, you can still buy Doge.
No. But here's the thing. Yes, you could. But understand, like, that's why, like, even like some of the things, what do you call it? Like the financial institutions adapting and starting to doing like things like ETFs. Robinhood couldn't do like crypto for their clients, but now they can. And he hasn't even like gone to the policies yet. But just because that man is in position, they're already telling like their clients, like, hey guys, we can now officially do crypto on your behalf. You don't understand it, but we're your financial like managers. We can do it on your behalf. So BlackRock, Robinhood, Fidelity.
But how is that? All you're talking about is crypto and the S&P and stocks. How is that a reflection of his competence? It has nothing to do with competence. He's doing it out of self-interest. And all of these policies that you're saying only really apply to people who either make a shit ton of money or corporations. It doesn't apply to your Kenyan trader with $1,000 in in his Binance account. It's not gonna it doesn't apply to the US, to like some US person in Milwaukee, that got $500 for Christmas from their grandparents.
But you see, that's where you're wrong, because once all these policies are being discussed and approved, it means if you had Ethereum when Biden and Kamala were just causing chaos, we're talking about like $1,800 for Ethereum. Right now, $3,400, $3,300. And this is in like less than 1 week. Didn't he win like last week? Already. I don't even know, where's my phone? Hold on. Let me just show you like how crazy it is. Like we're talking about things that are going up 100%, 140%, every single day, 4%, 6%.
But the stock market or like even the crypto market is not an accurate representation of an economy. Like during 2020, people that were working, as traders and portfolio managers and generally in the stock market, they made a shit ton of money while people were dying left, right, and center. They were barely surviving from stimulus checks or like a furlough in the UK or whatever we had in Germany. Your crypto Bitcoin going up doesn't do anything for somebody who's working a like regular 9-to-5 at a Madoa, marketing agency for $50,000 a year.
No, you see, that's where I'm trying to explain to you, and that's where you're wrong, because crypto is the one asset that can guarantee you acceleration of your wealth than anything else.
Yeah, but you're saying this as if tomorrow the entire world is going to go and open a crypto account. That's not going to happen.
Because they've already been programmed to do something different. But if they want to, and here's the thing, the most beautiful thing, if you want to, the same way you've said it, it's simple. Just go to Binance, open, and you can buy. It's that simple. It's the one thing that you can actually do from. So better policies makes it easy for bigger financial institutions to come in, and means... Like even if you have the $500 that you're talking about, a bank would probably give you like 4 or 5%, maybe annually, 10% if you're on bonds, depending on a country like us. But even US bonds, they give you probably, is it less than 5%? I don't think it's close to 10%.
I don't know how many they give, how much percent they give you. But
Kenyan bonds can go up to like 17%. Yeah. Crazy. But no other countries are giving like those kind of returns. So like you've said, somebody with $50,000 annually, how else are they supposed to escape that rat race if they don't invest in something like crypto, which has been approved and now can be even like a government reserve kind of?
But again, not everybody is interested in crypto. Not everybody's even
Everybody wants money.
Everybody
has a bank account, right?
Everybody wants money. People still are jobless or don't want to get a job. Like
they don't want to get a job.
Yeah.
So they don't want to work, but they want to eat.
Everybody wants money, okay? And there's a million ways to get money. That doesn't mean that by tomorrow now everyone's going to start getting into crypto. No, because realistically, a good economy is where you can have a job, a stable job, full-time job, and you can still comfortably afford your mortgage, going to the grocery store, having, like disposable income. That is how a good economy is, not your president doing some, like a favorable...
Which one? Ruto, the one I like, Ruto, or Trump, the one that I like?
Love.
now you see, hey, listen, you can't just start now.
I didn't start anything. I was telling you,
there you've paused, and then you've gone like, you love.
Yeah, exact. That was a joke. Not sure if you,
of course, really a joke, of course. Come on, just chill.
I am chill, no, but I'm saying all that you're saying right now. First of all, you only talk about crypto as if the entire world is interested in crypto.
But even
they're not. Okay.
Tesla stocks, S&P 500,
Tesla stocks,
S&P 500.
And who does that? Who does that benefit?
Elon Musk, and the rest of us.
Is Elon Musk giving the money back to you?
No, but I have Tesla stocks.
Okay, and
we're up like how 35-40%.
And you think Elon Musk being actively involved in the whole campaign of Trump didn't help eventually the stock going up, because if he had been completely out of the...
You know who you're talking to, who you sound like?
Who do I sound like?
You sound like that booking.com guy who was saying like, but you're coming from London. That money is peanuts to you. Why is it being like, just because they're successful and in that position, how is that a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing.
You can't just crucify someone because they're successful.
I'm not crucifying anybody.
Do you like Tesla?
I don't care about Tesla.
Driverless cars, electric cars?
Why? I don't care about it. I don't think about
the Cybertruck?
I know what Tesla is. I'm saying I don't care. I don't have a dislike
the robots,
for them.
AI?
Oh my God.
Twitter? Okay. Go on. Sorry to interrupt you, huh? Go on.
I have no problem with anybody being successful.
Uh-huh.
What I don't understand is people uplifting already ultra wealthy people and trying to make it look like they're acting in the interest of the rest of the people. Like Tesla stock going up. Okay, you maybe have a couple Tesla stocks, okay, but there is corporations. There's Elon Musk. He has I don't know how many share percentage of Tesla. Those are the people who are actually benefiting, okay. Not and Elon Musk getting more rich and Donald Trump giving I don't even know. Like I didn't read anything about crypto policy, so I can't really comment on it. But let's say that's the case. Donald Trump doing any crypto favorable crypto policies doesn't
not
help.
Just for crypto, but even for businesses, companies.
And that doesn't make him competent, and that also doesn't help most of the people.
But here's the thing, just immediately after he won, why the main reason why all the stocks went up and everything, and people were more confident in putting their money in different positions, it's because they looked at him as okay, now this is somebody we can trust. It's not somebody who can wake up in the morning and give us hell or make things not work in not just our favor, but in order to just grow. That's the main reason why Elon Musk had to buy Twitter, because Twitter was just a space now.
Twitter is an absolute hellhole now that he's had it. The algorithm fucking sucks. There is so much overly unnecessarily graphic content on there.
Yeah.
There is so many
less censorship.
There's so many bots. There's so many ads. There's so many just irrelevant posts now on Twitter. Twitter sucks since he's taken it.
Okay, which people in high up positions do you admire? You can't just say you hate everybody who's.
First of all, I never said that I hate anybody. Okay.
Okay.
I don't hate Elon Musk. I don't know the guy. I don't care about the guy. Okay. I don't like his.
Stop saying persona. You don't care. Why did you have to throw in there I don't care?
But I don't the hating would require a lot of energy, right? When I go out of here, I don't think about Elon Musk. When I go to bed, I don't think about Elon Musk. I don't think about Donald Trump. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying I don't care. I don't care about other people. I care about the people in my life, and then maybe some artists.
Like me, right?
And then maybe some, and then some artists. But I don't care.
You can't just hate me now because you hate Elon Musk. Now,
I
you
never
can't
said,
transfer
I
that
never
to me.
said that
Hey, what's going on?
I never said that I hate anybody.
saying,
I don't know why you're
what's
putting,
this?
I
What's
don't know why
this?
you're putting words into my mouth because I didn't say that I hate anyone.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like
Okay, go on.
we're talking about like something specific. We're not talking about Elon Musk as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not a lot of people that I admire that are like high and wealthy.
Are there any men that you admire in bigger positions and, you can say they've made a difference in the world? Jeff Bezos with Amazon, we can buy anything we want.
I mean, I can
Anytime we want. Better inventory in, retail.
Yeah, I mean, that's all cool and great and I respect that, but that doesn't mean that I admire them.
Who do you admire? Let's start with that, maybe.
The thing is, I don't admire people that I don't know. Like, I can
Come
respect...
on now,
no,
Madoa.
no, but
like
it's the truth.
People who write books, we read books and we admire what they've done in the past.
I can
just can't say because I haven't met...
No, but that's the truth. Like, I can respect somebody's work and the things that they put into the world.
Okay.
But, like, to admire somebody is to, know them and be a fan of their character. And most of these people we don't know, Like, I could say I admire Prince. I admire his work, and he made fantastic music. And musically, he's such a huge inspiration for me. But I don't know the person that was Prince. And, like, for me to say, I admire him would be far-fetched, because I don't know this person. I admire people in my close circle. I admire my mom and I admire my best friend, but I don't admire random people that I don't know.
So you can separate their accomplishments and their personality.
Yes.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Do you like P. Diddy's music?
No.
Okay. Do you like R. Kelly's music?
I haven't listened to it.
Never?
I don't think
Fiesta.
Sing it?
Fiesta. Oh, okay. I'll Be Missing You, P. Diddy, and...
Yeah, I know that song.
What's her name? That was a nice song.
Yeah, that's a nice song.
Do you like the song?
Yeah, I do like the song.
Okay. So would you say P. Diddy did a good job there?
Yeah, but what does it have to do? That's not a reflection of his character.
We've said we can separate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but I already said
so whatever
that I
he
like the
does
song.
during his freak-offs and freaky time with baby oils, that's separate.
Yeah.
Music is separate, right? Prince, the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the Playboy guy?
Who's the Playboy guy?
Hugh Hefner. He gave opportunities for a lot of women to be like on the cover, change their lives, straight from people like Marilyn Monroe.
I don't know about Hugh Hefner.
No?
No.
You don't like him?
That's
Or just maybe
why do you
what
keep putting
he did?
words in
No,
my mouth?
what
Because
he
I
did.
just said I don't know about Hugh Hefner. So I said I don't know, meaning I don't know about him.
What do you
so
think
why
about
you
Playboy?
then-
Playboy.
I don't really think anything about Playboy.
Because I'm throwing names because I've asked you. You haven't given me any names of people, so I'm just throwing names that I think
Because
maybe
we already
can
had this discussion. There's nobody that I like truly admire.
even women, maybe.
It is the same as I said before. I respect people for their work and what they put into the world, but unless I know them, for me to say I admire them as a person is far-fetched.
Oh, you know the person who helped come with the name Mercedes was a woman.
No,
You like Mercedes?
the car.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about Mercedes.
You just don't care.
No, I don't. Hey, oh my God, why do I need to keep repeating myself?
Okay. So you don't admire people, let's say, who are in the public eye, not unless it's somebody you know in person. No.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I admire those people because it's people you just see on the book, but you kind of pick like things. They show you like it's possible to achieve things in a very great level. And that's why I would say I admire them. Even still, somebody like Donald Trump, it's just because of his perseverance and everything that he's done. But it's not just me. Like even the market proved that how much confidence, like so many other people, and it's not just about rich
But
people.
the market has always been a reflection of rich people
I wouldn't
and of
say,
Wall Street.
I wouldn't
that's
say
not
like
really-
I'm top 10 in the world with wealth. No, but I can see the difference it has made. Like even when I look, and you see the only problem, like even when we say like, nobody's going to get into crypto, not everyone is going to get into crypto. But my thing is, you have to think about it this way. How many other ways are we supposed to generate wealth because we can't do it the same way like older people did by buying buildings, which property and stuff, which were accelerating at a very different level. But right now, how does somebody even like an average person afford like property in UK states? Yeah, like basic house would be going to $1 million probably. Here, those are the prices. Mortgage, people are paying for 30, 40, 50 years. But there are so many other different ways, just because people don't know about it. But if they catch up and learn about modern ways of building wealth, it's going to be in their favor. Because you can go with the littlest amount of money you have, and you can still build something from that. Does that make sense? Or no? Or you don't want to talk about Trump and Kamala? Okay, we can talk about Kamala Harris. What are some of the things that she's done, like, for the people that maybe people liked about her? Maybe what are some of the things you like about Kamala?
Well, I mean, the main thing is that when Trump was in office, the Supreme Court overruled Roe versus Wade.
What's that?
That was the abortion, like the right to abortion for women.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm pro-choice always.
Meaning so pro-choice, just for people who don't know, it means like you approve for people just
I'm
getting abortions.
No, I approve people having the choice of getting an abortion. If you are pregnant, whatever the reason, you have the right to say, no, actually, I don't want this baby and I'm not going to have it. And now in a lot of states, that right has been abolished, even to cases where you've been raped, or there's incest, or, like you're a minor, you still have to carry the baby to term.
Mm-hmm.
And that is absolutely despicable.
I don't think Trump is against that.
Well, he was in office when the Supreme Court overruled that. So
the first time, right?
Yeah, he was only in office once.
So we can give him a chance with the second one. We hear what he has to say, right?
But that's not how you pick and choose
president
because he has no plans of changing that.
No, he has economical plans, but social plans, you have to think about it this way also.
Social plans, you announce them before too. You don't just come up with economical plans.
But that's why he didn't make any false promises. That's why he talked about like maybe immigration and everything.
He is not stepping back on the Roe versus B ban. He's not stepping back on that.
But you see, that's the thing, Madoa. Just because you feel it's right, you also have to consider there's somebody else with a list of reasons why they think it's wrong, and maybe be able to have a discussion about it, right?
Yeah, but that's
you can't just say like it's my way or not my way.
No, but
that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, but listen,
because even Trump doesn't say that.
But that is not the whole point of being pro-choice. Is that everyone can decide for themselves. If you think abortions are wrong, okay. If you were a woman and you don't agree with abortion, have the baby. That's your choice. Like that's for you to do.
Yeah.
Like pro-choice doesn't mean that every woman who's pregnant aborts the baby. It's just like that you have the choice.
Do you have friends who've done an abortion?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have friends who've done an abortion maybe more than 2 or 3 times?
No.
Okay, I do.
Okay, but even then, what's the point about that?
So you see, at times you have to protect people from themselves, because as much as somebody, it could be once, and it's for reasons that, make sense. But then there's somebody else, and don't forget, humans. That's why even like policies are there, the police are there, and the law is there, because at times people abuse certain freedoms that they have. And at times you might not know, but it definitely comes with, what do you call it? Mental trauma that you have to deal with. As much as I'm not a woman, but I wouldn't assume that's something somebody should be.
Birth control also comes with mental, with mental implications and with like hormonal implications, and men don't seem to care about that when
what women are. Wait. What do you mean men don't care?
I'm saying
I'm a man. I'm here. I'm telling you, I care, right?
Oh, so you think we should get rid of birth control because a lot of.
Oh wait, who said we get rid of birth control?
That's what I'm saying to you, because you're saying apparently like getting abortions and getting into any more.
We have to put a limit though. You can't just get like 5 abortions.
Why not?
Oh, now you see, that's where now that's where now.
But the thing is,
somebody has to come and step in and say, like, okay, no, maybe you want to do 5 abortions, but it's not the right thing to do.
but who?
It's your body, your choice, yes,
Okay,
but
but
you
then there's no but then. It's your body, your choice.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just saying, like, if somebody wants to kill themselves, it's okay for them to kill themselves. No. At times, you have to protect people from themselves. They're going through something. Yes, somebody can
Killing
talk to them.
yourself while you're full, like
It's your
grown
body,
human,
your choice.
Killing yourself while you are a full-grown person is
Yeah.
very different to having a fetus
Yeah.
the size of a nut in your stomach.
No, but
It's
I'm just
not the
saying.
same thing.
No, I'm just saying, if it's your body, your choice,
Yeah.
am I allowed to just kill myself?
I mean, there is no
You know,
law
it's illegal,
stopping you.
right?
Where?
Here in Kenya, you can't just say you're killing yourself and then you're supposed to go through a psychological evaluation. But if it's just something that, you know, there's some consequences or repercussions, you can't just say that you want to kill yourself and then. That's why even if somebody encourages you, like, yeah, go ahead and kill yourself.
I mean,
then
in Europe,
they also
it's not illegal to kill yourself.
It is illegal.
It's not
Okay, you'll be dead if you manage to do it, but it's against the law to actually even insinuate that you want to do it. You know that, right?
I'm not sure, actually.
So
I know it used to be. I know it used to be illegal, and also like
Yeah.
the family would get like carry the consequences. But I
Yeah.
don't think it's the case anymore today. At least not in.
So do you think that's just something that's okay? People should post online like, I want to kill myself. Influence, maybe think about like even kids who are young and impressionable.
But I just don't
and they
think
get
that you
stressed out.
But I just don't think that you are comparing the right
am.
thing. No, because
Uh-huh.
you are.
I've just said
No.
once it's okay, but if you do an abortion like 5 times, you said it's okay.
I mean, like who is anyone to put a number in it? If anything, if you have
What? Madoa, no way.
No, but I'm saying no. But the thing is,
We have to put a number to it.
we don't have to put a number on it because that completely goes against like your body, your choice. Because
Why
your
would
body,
you
your
have
choice
5?
if you do it once, but then. Okay, the thing is, if you have 5 abortions, like you probably have to think about your life choices, and you probably have to learn something about contraception and all that. But there is no way that you're going to say, "Oh, a woman can have a maximum of 3 or 5 abortions." That's
2.
bullshit.
2 maximum.
That is so stupid.
2. Okay, how much? How many should be
I'm not putting a number on
unlimited?
it. I'm not putting a number on it. But for you to pretend that there's like so many women who are getting like 20 abortions in their life,
No.
like,
Now
this
you
is for
see.
real.
You have to just exaggerate. No, that's
No, I
not
was
what I've said.
exaggerating because like
20.
no,
I
honestly,
said I know people have done 3, which is excessive. Which is excessive
But the
already
thing is,
on its
you
own.
say that
Because
and
you can
don't know-
avoid that
No,
situation.
but you sure you can always avoid something, but sometimes it's an accident. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes life changes. Sometimes you're with somebody and you realize 2 months into the pregnancy, this person is actually a fuckhead. There's so many reasons why people decide to get abortions, and it's for nobody to decide for them. And it's not like you can't put a number on it and be like, oh, you can only have 3 abortions. Like, what bullshit is that?
Are you talking in general? Are you talking to me? I don't even know.
I'm talking in general, but
It's
because
like-
you are the
it's
one
like, yeah,
who's giving me all of
You're
these.
telling me like that's bullshit.
But it is. And you said that. You were the one who said that. So while surely there's probably people who agree with you, I'm talking to them and I'm talking to you.
But you see, but you also have to consider there's so many things that come into play. And the reason why we're talking about somebody like Trump, because it's like a lot of things are in America influence like how the other parts of the world move. Because also NGOs and how they donate depends on if you approve of like, the policies and the lifestyles that they are having abroad. And if, let's be honest, like there are so many people like just in third world countries that depend on aid. Even president takes aid from, all these other different countries. Let's just be honest. So at the end of the day, though they still affect how we move. That's why when we're talking or discussing about like Trump and his policies, it's because it's eventually going to trickle down. If money was coming in for this specific reason, it might not come to probably most NGOs. Do you think, what kind of NGOs do you think will be affected by Trump being in position?
I mean...
LGBTQ?
Yeah, but I mean, LGBTQ is not an NGO. That's a
No,
community.
no, I'm just, you know what I mean. That's what I've said. You know, there's some things I might not express them the best way possible. I'm not like a TV presenter that I know how I'm supposed to put everything like and make it sound perfectly. It can be misquoted, but you know what I mean. You know, like there's some organizations that might not get funding because like he doesn't approve of certain things, right? And in a third world country, then that affects like an entire community, kids, teens, mothers, all those things. So, I mean, but it's going to be like an interesting 4 years though.
So if tomorrow they announced a new law that said that every man needs to get a vasectomy, you would be fine with that?
Now you see, that's such a stretch.
Why
A
is that
vasectomy in what way?
Huh?
Like they chop off my balls or
Yeah,
something?
but I mean, it's reversible. You just get clipped and then like...
Well, you said every man.
Yeah.
Every man? No, probably the ones who've just had too many kids. You can't just say everyone.
Okay, so if the
Everyone
government...
is excess, don't you think?
Okay, but it's every woman that's affected by abortion laws.
No, yeah, but you know...
But no, yeah, what?
I'm saying, okay, now let me explain. In fact, I've remembered what I was trying to explain. There's so many things. Once you touch on like the African side, there's so many things that come into play. We have culture. We have religion. And now we have also like just economic situations
but we were
as
talking
well.
about the States because we were talking
Yeah,
about
because
Trump.
it's going to trickle down to here. Oh, okay. Or should we just... No, but you've said the example is me. Said me.
yeah, no,
so the
but because
policies
you're
are
a
coming
man.
down to me.
Yeah, but you're a man. And even
No,
imagine, I'm not in the States, but I can emphasize with women who are in the States, you know, who are not able to get abortions because somebody in the Supreme Court decided that they're going to make
What do you
decisions
think?
over women's
What do you
bodies.
think the policy is in Kenya for abortion? Legal or illegal?
I don't know, actually.
It's illegal.
Yeah, that's not... Okay, so here it's illegal. So if now, today, they
Not unless,
announce,
but you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's illegal.
look it up.
Yeah.
So today they announced a law that says, you know, since women, you know, I mean, let's first check if abortions are actually legal, but every man has to get a vasectomy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why is that why is that a problem? But like the law telling women that they cannot get abortions is a problem. It's
Okay,
legal.
AI says overview. Hold on. Abortion in Kenya is regulated by Article 26(4) of the Constitution since 2010, which states that abortion is not permitted unless, in the opinion of trained health professional, there is need for emergency or there is need
yeah,
for...
but I mean, that's normal.
So that's...
That means that before you have to get an abortion, before you get an abortion, you have to go consult a doctor, and then
I hadn't finished. Hold on.
But I mean, what you say?
The life of the health of the mother is in danger, or if permitted by any other written law.
Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty standard.
So that's legal or illegal?
That means it's legal. It just means you can't be at home and abort children yourself.
That would be illegal.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can just walk in a hospital. Can you walk in a hospital and say, I've changed my mind, I don't think I want to have this baby?
Yeah.
You can do that? Can you? Can you do that?
Here in Kenya?
Yeah, like even... Okay,
you can
let's
in
say...
Germany.
You can?
Yeah.
Just go in hospital and say, I don't want this kid, and
Yeah.
they'll help you abort.
Well, they'll talk you through your options,
Okay.
and then you have like a waiting period of like 48 hours or something. And
Before you actually make the final decision.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a touchy thing, but I think, you see, now that's the thing about, like, I think even for Kamala, the only thing maybe, like for me, I wasn't looking at it as an advantage of a leader who might perform well, is like, it's just a few policies that people just kept on going back and forth, but nothing that adds economical value when already unemployment is high, rate of homelessness, policies that favor like financial institutions. All I could hear about Kamala was about the puberty blockers and abortion. But anything else that's, that drives the economy, she wasn't having any conversation. She didn't even know what inflation was.
Be so for real, of course she knows what inflation is.
All the time. No. Those videos are there online. Mm-hmm. She just purely didn't know what inflation was. And I'm not saying it in a bad way to bash her, but that's just something. Because I was really following the elections because we were waiting for crypto to take off. So, I mean, if she said anything to do with crypto, I'd be like...
But that's rather selective voting now.
But do you think people are ready for a female president in such a big country?
Yeah.
Why would you just say yeah? Because he has to deal with people like Putin. She has to go to meetings with people like Putin.
Yeah, so what? Do you think just because she's a woman, she's not able to do that? There is a lot of, high-stake countries that have female leadership.
Like which ones?
For example, Germany had Angela Merkel.
She was a president?
Yeah, she was the chancellor for, over 12 years.
Wait, in Germany?
Yeah, and then even the UK had Theresa May.
What? Wait.
And, there is so many countries.
Am I not? Maybe I just didn't pay. But that's back then, or
No,
wait? Are we talking about the Queen and the monarchy, or no?
No, we're talking 4 years ago.
Wait, have I lost touch?
Yeah, you have.
Hold on. German had a female president. Am I getting this right?
Yes. Chancellor.
Or they don't call the president, they call chancellor in Germany.
Yeah.
For 12 years.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't even want to make a joke about anything because now
you shouldn't.
Because now you're just gonna crucify me for no reason at all.
I mean, it's not no reason.
Oh, a joke is a joke. I just can't throw a joke.
But what was
I don't
the
even
joke?
know where
what
I'm
was
supposed
the joke?
to. Oh, hell no. You
is,
want me to say the joke now after you've given me that look?
Oh, no.
Like you've done this.
Yeah, no, because it's just, even the fact that you're asking if a country like the US is ready for a female leaders, if being a woman inherently makes you, less powerful, less respectable. On top of that, half of the population is women. So
it's not about me. I'm just talking about in general how Americans express themselves, right? Mm. If you go to the country and ask that question, how do you think it will be answered? That's what I'm talking about. Where people, if you ask people, outside, in the street, okay, are you guys ready for, a female president? And how they would answer it. And, it would be interesting to get their feedback.
I mean, there's a lot of those videos. And
they're there?
Yeah.
And what do most people say?
Respect. It's the ones that were Democrats, they were yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. And even many Republicans were it's not about the gender. Mm-hmm. It's just about, party and values. But I don't really think that, because for the majority, I don't think that.
And it's not even
even Hillary Clinton, she won the popular vote when she ran for president in 2016. She
was against Trump, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
she got the popular.
Yeah, so it's.
But let's see what Trump does for us.
For us.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for American visa. Come on now.
He's definitely going to give it to you.
Right?
He's definitely going to give it to you.
Hey. First of all, what does that mean? What does that mean? Madoa.
It just means that he's.
I don't think that doesn't sound like you wish me well.
No, it's just to pick Trump as a president and then hope to be, to get permission to immigrate.
Americans picked him.
Yeah, I know, but even if you had the choice, you would have too, and you're obviously, Of
course, I'd have called you and asked you, okay, Madoa, who do you think I should vote for?
But it's just, given how much we know how much Trump loves immigration, he would have putting, getting Africans in and giving them a visa.
He's sending people
top
home.
Of his,
he's sending people home.
Definitely top of his list. That's why I'm saying he's definitely going to give it to you.
The guy he appointed.
January 17th, it's going to be in your mail.
Did his speech and he was saying if you're a migrant, you should definitely be uncomfortable if you're here illegally.
Yeah.
So he doubled it down again and he said, like, I just mean, if you're here illegally, you should be concerned. And, like, I know Americans have had, like, a very big issue with immigrants. And, like, even in New York, they've had, like, to have, like, some hotels that, that foster them. And I think they have been giving out checks. America is a very interesting country. If somebody runs and crosses, like, a certain border, once you're on this other side, you're entitled to, like, I think food and a check until they find something suitable for you. I just trying to think of, like, how,
That's not how asylum works.
How does it work?
You have to apply for asylum.
How about the people who normally just jump and then go?
Yeah, meaning they're there illegally means that nobody knows they're there.
No, like the ones who are being fostered in New York, they're being put in hotels and they're being fed.
Asylum.
Asylum.
Yeah.
So you just say, like, it's not people are fighting in your country and stuff, or how do you explain it if you're already there illegally and they're still feeding you and stuff?
I don't know. I've never sought asylum. But asylum is a pretty official process.
Yeah, when Trump was talking about building the wall, I don't think he was talking because people apply for asylum. It's just because people are crossing.
There's a lot who go and they don't apply because they may get denied. You know? So that's obviously the risk with applying for asylum, is that there's a chance you don't get it, and then you're not allowed to stay. So a lot of people choose to, like, cross the border, try and go undetected, and then they just stay there, and then they work some job that's undocumented, and they maybe live with a family member or something like that. That's what being there illegally is called. Going to an asylum office and getting shelter and being officially, like, approved to be there for a certain period of time. Yeah. That's not, as a refugee, that's not being there illegally.
But even now, the craziest part, like, even I would want to, like, even just know your take on this. Because for you, somebody who's grown up, like, I'd say a developed country, like, right? That's what we'd call it. And I'm still, like, just, like, I think I asked you, like, for the first time, like, how comes, like, even now we're seeing, like, a lot of people who are, like, they want to settle in places like Bali. They just want to go somewhere where it's a little bit laid back, when there's so many other people who are trying to, like, go to these countries. I know, like, so many girls who are trying to go to Germany to do nursing and...
but I mean, I think I said this before. Yeah. Growing up in a, like, third world country and growing up, with very little money and, very little resources and maybe not enough access to education is very different, is a very different experience than being able to return to that country and experience only the good sides of it, Like when I come to Kenya, and I'm lucky, to be earning in pounds and I have, my residency in the UK. Yeah. Like I come here, obviously I have way more buying power, spending power with the kind of money that I make in the UK, even though in the UK it would be, considered very, like, very average.
Average, yeah.
Even below average, but here it's obviously...
you're at average level, come on.
Yeah, maybe seven, I mean, there's all... Anyway.
You're probably even thinking rich and we don't know, you're just hiding money and pretend... those people who just come in the country and pretend, walk around everywhere.
I wish.
And they have, like, crazy trust funds.
I'm still waiting for my parents to reveal the trust fund to me and be like, you passed the test.
They're like, yeah, you're finally 45.
Exactly.
Here you go.
Literally. No, but, it's a very different experience to the country because, like most countries have... like I would say most countries have, like very beautiful, amazing sides and qualities to them. And if you have the money to experience only that side of the country, you're going to have a good time, So when you come here and you work for the UN or, you come here and you have spending power from, the US, Europe, the UK, you're going to live a very different life here than if you were born here, like in a very unfortunate neighborhood or even in the slums. Of course, you want to go somewhere else.
It's crazy, yeah. Because I think you talk to them and that's the only thing that they... Like, you even see it in their eyes. I'm like, they have winter, things are crazy. Yeah. They're like, no, I just want to go there because, like, I think this will change my life. Yeah. And, you also have to respect that because you still don't know what somebody might
course.
be able to achieve on that other side.
Yeah, but like, when it comes to like places like Bali, like Indonesia is such a beautiful country.
I hear it's so beautiful,
and,
right?
If you go there and like for Europeans or Americans, it's a very, very cheap country, very affordable. Apart apparently from the alcohol, so I'd go broke.
Alcohol is expensive in Bali?
Apparently, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, apparently because of import fees or something. But if you go there as a tourist, even as a nomad, and you live there, and you have a job from outside, you're gonna live the best life, and you stay in all of these beautiful resorts, and you rent and you do all of that. But then obviously, like if you're maybe grown there, and sometimes you don't even get food, obviously you would want to leave the country, So it's just about the experience that you have growing up. I mean, there's also enough, like Kenyans that have like really big money, and their children were born in Mutaiga and Runda and Gigiri, and they went to like really good international schools here in Nairobi. They don't feel like having to leave the country. You know what I mean?
They really don't. I mean, once we have like our weather and you have like some cash flow, I don't think you can go and visit other places, but deep down you're just like, what, I love Kenya. Let me just chill in my country. But how do you find like now, even just the way you've talked about like spending power once you come to like Kenya, do you find yourself like in a very comfortable, like just...
We spoke about this actually in the first podcast.
But yeah, we did. But, we have like some new guests, and then it's a different like kind of perspective.
No, but I actually think, like Kenya is actually fucking expensive.
It is?
It is because...
I wanted to ask you because...
And I actually find this crazy because...
that's what I wanted to discuss.
When you come as a tourist, like you be like, oh, this is cheap. Because like in London, I pay £15 for a cocktail, and here I pay like £5 for a cocktail, right? So like when I come, I'm like, oh my God, I can get 3 for 1, basically,
Yeah, but...
So you come as a tourist and you have the time of your life and everything is cheap. But then when you actually live here, and especially when it comes to... when it comes to groceries, for example, groceries are ridiculous, like way more expensive here than they are.
Expensive?
They are so expensive. I remember I went to Carrefour. Like I actually find it more affordable to just eat out every day than to get groceries. No, I'm telling you, because I went to Carrefour and I didn't even have a fridge or anything yet, right? So I just bought like this was like my moving in shop thing. And I only bought like the things that you keep in your pantry, like pepper, salt, like, some like dry, spaghetti. I bought some eggs, I bought tomatoes, I bought olive oil, some spices, and then I bought some cleaning product, and it wasn't much. It was like 1 bag, and I paid 170 euros for that at Carrefour. And I would, for what I fucking got, I was so shocked.
Like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
For what I bought, I would have paid in London. I would have not paid more than 40 or 50 pounds for that.
Wait, no.
And like
okay, maybe
since,
okay.
No, and then ever since when I go to the supermarket, I see some of these products. They're like so insanely fucking priced, and then on top of that, for example, medicine. Like I was so sick all of the time this year. I always use Nurofen, ibuprofen, right? They're like...
What's that for? That's a chemist or medicine?
That's medicine. That's like painkillers. And I always use the Nurofen Express ones because they're so quick. Like within 15 minutes, you're back to, your Gucci.
Really? Like, wait, if you have like sharp pains
you have any pain, like you take them within 15 minutes, you're good.
Okay.
So I always take them. I always buy them. In London, I pay, I think, £4 for them. In Kenya, I pay £12 for the same fucking shit. And then the other day, I had a stomach bug after the wedding, actually, from one time I had a stomach bug. And I had to get like these stomach bug tablets, to like help with the nausea so that you don't throw up so much.
Yeah.
They cost £25. £25. And in London, they cost like £3 or something.
No, wait, but hold on. It depends. Where is the medicine from? Is it like manufactured, like in those sites? I think so. I think but
still, like I'm like, who, like if a Kenyan gets sick and they earn in Kenya,
you're dead.
Kenya, exactly.
You're dead.
Even for me, I was like, this is. I barely spend this much when I go over like for lunch, and now I'm spending this on like like a couple of fucking tablets.
Yeah.
Insane. Like, there's things that are cheap, like taking an Uber's cheap, and like
rent. Think Ubers are cheap?
Yeah, Ubers are cheap. taking Uber is cheap, and like, you know, rent is comparatively cheap.
Yeah,
like,
because I keep forgetting you're comparing, because once you compare, like the difference is quite huge, right?
Yeah.
Sure, cabs in like London has
like,
to be crazy.
Yeah, exactly, you know. So, and then, you know, so that's cheap. And then even like fruits, you know, like fruits are cheap, you know, if you just, you know, if you buy them like randomly, like, I don't know, if you buy them like on the street or something, like they're so nice and they're so cheap. And, you know, like train tickets, like travel overall is cheap, right? And accommodation is cheap. But like, then it comes to like, you know, it comes to medicine, it comes to groceries, even clothing, you know, like a lot of it is...
But do you cook? You cook occasionally or not so much?
Every now and then.
Try these guys are called Green Spoon.
Green Spoon?
Green Spoon. They have an app and then they deliver to your doorstep. Like even if it's the veggies, they're cut up properly, packaged. Green Spoon, yeah.
Oh, it's an app.
Yeah, it's an app.
Oh, I like that.
I interviewed like the owner like a few years ago when they were starting off, and they've really grown and they're quite efficient. Anything that you want, they would have in the app. Like let me see if I can even. And like their service, crazy. And prices, very fair. You actually kind of get to see, you put in your shopping cart, calculate, and then you're like, okay, this makes sense. Let me eliminate this.
You know, your studio makes me tired.
What?
Your studio.
It makes you tired?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's so dark. I actually feel like sleeping.
It's what? It's dark. But you know, that's what makes the video look on point. We have to control the light.
She said she's stuck in traffic.
Oh, wow. Wow. But
I'm glad you insisted that I be here at 11.
Because we've already like done like so much content and we're almost like summarizing.
What? This is so cool. This is here in Nairobi.
Yeah. And they really like when you pick the time to deliver, they will actually deliver within that time.
That is so cool.
Very. Just try them out and I promise you won't. And then you kind of get to see like all the products that you want. And how they deliver them to you, you let me
And how
know.
much is delivery fee?
50 shillings.
Wow, that's nothing.
Yes. Yeah. So
oh my God, and they're like really cheap actually.
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
Exactly. Because I think there's somebody who asked me like on my TikTok, like, you're so bougie, you're ordering groceries from... I'm like, no, trust me, like these people...
2 liters of milk for 390? That's insane.
Yeah. But the best part about this, like let's say we go to my...
No, give me a second.
You can go back. I want you to see like my shopping cart, what I've put.
That's crazy.
And how it gives you like the total and everything. They are really efficient.
Whoa.
They're good.
Whoa.
And I think what was the name of the lady? Juliet, I hope. So shout outs to her. She's grown the company and they actually everything's organic.
Do you know the lady who owns the company?
Yeah. No. Hold on. No, it's not like that. Very, very respectable way. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I don't know what you mean when you're doing like your eyes.
But I spoke to you earlier.
Yeah.
About
the
Christmas.
Oh yeah. What about it? Oh yeah. We'll talk that. Well, let's talk behind camera.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Actually, okay, I get you. So they're very efficient. And even like when it comes, you know how you pick everything on the cart and then you see your total? You're like, okay, what's not a priority? Eliminate and...
So this is the...
Yeah. So you see, kind of like a few things that I've picked. But to be honest, like they have never
disappointed
failed.
You?
Yeah. And when they did, it's because like I think they had a supplier for brown chapatis, which were late, right? Twice. The next day, they gave me a voucher for 1,000 shillings.
Oh, wow.
You should have seen me, like, you know what I did first of all?
You went and bought a car?
No. Olive oil. I'm like, yo.
Oh my God, I am obsessed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to talk to you.
They're really... Wait, what?
No, listen.
Oh, okay, so the thing, let's talk about that behind camera. Okay, so I think we've touched on quite a lot. We've managed to actually do 2 hours. And is there anything else that we've left out?
No, I don't think
No?
so.
Is there anything you want to tell the audience who've been watching, like, your episodes, you're always coming in with interesting perspectives, and you're a regular at this point, you're like a monthly co-host. You can say that, right? No. And, we're still going to drop like another episode for the holidays and, of course, something for the New Year's. Yeah. So, with that being said, we definitely have to wrap it up. Okay, a word of advice, before we get to like, people are prepping for the holidays, which we'll still do a special episode for the holidays. But, anything that you're looking forward to, anything that...
I wish everyone a prosperous December and New Year.
We're still going to do an episode for that. So you don't say that yet. Something else.
Be careful.
People dealing with heartbreaks, maybe.
Be careful this December season because the heartbreakers are on the loose. And I wouldn't want you to get hurt just right before Christmas.
Yeah.
So guard your hearts, ladies. Always double check. Always make sure on Facebook in the group, are we dating the same guy? To make sure that your man is
mutual
not...
friends.
To make sure that your man is not a community project. And yeah.
That's it. Oh, wait, there's something I wanted to ask you. Because in the midst of the conversation...
My dear child.
Hold on. What do you think about the drink prices, like in Kenya compared to UK? I don't know
Very
about...
good.
They're good?
Yeah.
Really? How much are drinks in UK? Like, if
I just told you. Are you even listening to me?
No, I am. But we didn't say specific.
In
like
London, I pay like £15 for a cocktail.
That's like 2,000 Kenya shillings.
That's
probably.
like 2,300 or something.
So in Kenya, I think cocktails are like 1,200. 1,200 or...
Yeah.
I think
But
so.
you also get some for $7.50 and stuff.
But where? 750?
Yeah.
That's a mocktail.
No, that's
a cocktail. Where?
Yeah. Where was I just recently?
Most places I'm seeing, like a glass of wine is kind of like 900 shillings. It never used to be that. Just so that
for
you know.
For example, Unseen in Kilimani. And then also there was this place.
Unseen.
There was a place I went to recently.
Good cocktails?
Yeah, very good cocktails. Anyway,
Okay.
there's a couple. I'll send you a list.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So you'll send me the audience? What about the audience?
We will tell them next time.
Okay. So we'll let you know. The audience will let you know. And then eating places, food. Do you think like the food is fairly priced when you're eating
Very
out?
fairly priced, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is like a plate of like just...
in like a plate in London, even just to start it, is like 3,000.
3,000 Kenya shillings?
Yeah.
So we're talking
Even
about
more,
like
actually. Like £20.
a starter.
And
Main
the
course?
starter is like this. And then the main course is like 25 to 30. So that's over 4,000.
Oh,
And
okay.
here you can, like, get
even
like
2.5 you can get like
even
a main.
1.5 you
Actually,
get a main.
true, even a
Yeah.
main.
Yeah, and you're full. Like the portions are good,
Yeah, yeah,
because in
yeah.
London the portions are like this.
Oh, actually, true.
Yeah.
So I think, okay, let's say in Nairobi to go to a like really nice, like let's say even if it's a high-end restaurant, you can have an option of like a main and a drink.
And
I
a
think I tried
starter
that.
for like under
less than
5,000.
3,000 you can. 3,000 it's possible.
Probably not.
Okay,
that high
okay. A
end,
drink. No. A drink is what would, kill it, because a drink would be like 1,000 or something. But like 1,500 to 2,000, that could be a meal. So I'm guessing a drink. Okay, so if you want a starter and like we're not talking about full cost, but if it's full cost, definitely 5,000. You can still hack, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Starter, which we assume appetizer, right? Main, and then like a dessert and a glass of wine or mocktail or whatever you're drinking, a beer or whatever. I think 5,000 is good enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
makes
bye,
sense.
guys.
Makes sense. Oh, relax. Okay, now we've come to the end of the episode, guys. Madoa, of course, it's always a pleasure. And, can't wait for the Christmas episode. Yeah, so, until next time, right?
Until next time.
Are you doing any performances anywhere?
Not scheduled yet, but when I do, I want to invite you.
You won't invite me or you will?
I said I won't, but it was a joke because you commented on my TikTok saying...
Oh, yeah. I'm like, yo, what the hell? What the hell? And how's the club scene taking you? I'm seeing you in like some nice spots. Those gigs, there's some nice random gigs that you go to and they look like really nice. Are you having a nice nightlife experience?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You are?
Yeah.
No, okay. I mean, for me, just I like my sleep.
Out.
I mean, occasionally.
No.
It's December, but I mean, it's just not.
Okay.
No.
All right.
For now, we have to. Let's see what the festivities will look like.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Till next time, guys. The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together, we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that, support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades podcast. Goodbye.